Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Dylan Dingler in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
2 strikes.
Swings through that one, it's a strikeout. Now it's Javier Baez. Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't.
Really good check swing right there. So difficult to hold off on the slider from the same side thrower. Very difficult to pick up the release point.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
That one hammered left field. Going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Back now at Oriole Park. And on the mound in this one, Tarik Skubal. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Outside low, and that's ball 2. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. McKinstry ranging into the alley. He's got it, and there's one down. Here comes Aaron Judge. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Baez. Judge out on the play. 2 outs, base is empty. And here's Corey Seager to hit. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you get a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Keith puts it away, and that will end the inning. Game 1 of the division series. And now it's going to be Trent Grisham. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Ball 2.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Let's talk about great individual postseasons. One that really sticks out to me is Ricky Anderson in 1989. He hit .441 with 3 homers and 11 stolen bases, leading Oakland to a World Series championship. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. And there's 2 down.
Man, when I think about great postseason performances, hard to top Carlos Beltran in 2004. 8 homers and 6 steals in 12 games with the Houston Astros. He didn't even get to play in the World Series that year.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
0-2 is the count.
cut on and lifted in the air. Castro coming on. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. And we're back. Here's the catcher, Hunter Goodman. Scoogle back to work. And that's fouled off. Strike two.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And a base hit right there. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always.
Baez. Here's Lopez for one. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play. And here's the first baseman, Romy Gonzalez. And that one fouled off. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Next pitch is outside. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Ball one there. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in Game 1 of the NLDS. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. In there safely. First and second, 2 outs. Austin Slater stands in. And ball 1. Just missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Next one misses. 3-0. Ground ball up the middle. Lopez. That's the 3rd out. All set for the start of the inning. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Wenzel Perez. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Hernandez. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the left fielder, Zach McKinstry. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And there's a ball. Top of the 3rd, no score. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Dylan Dingler up now for the Tigers. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Waste no time there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Carpenter, the next to hit, takes ball 1. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
And another ball. Dingler, the runner at first with 2 gone. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Hit on the ground to short. Seager fires over to first. Out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. And stepping in, the rookie left fielder, Heriberto Hernandez. This one could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. Now around second, going for 3rd. And he's got a leadoff triple.
He was all over that one. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that.
Now this one should score a run and be good for extra bases. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
It's Aaron Judge now. And makes the grab. Runner tags at second, but now he won't try for third. Stays put with one away. Now it's Corey Seager. He's 0 for 1. Ball one there.
Counts 1-0.
Next offering is fouled back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And Seager is set down.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that jump.
Now the Orioles catcher, Hunter Goodman. And that misses off the outside edge. Gets it to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out. Start of the fourth, and now the first baseman, Kyle Manzardo. And that is downstairs. 1-0.
Well, these Tigers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
The next offering misses, and it's 3-0.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Hit hard, but foul off to the left. And fouled off.
That's inside.
Tying run is at first here in game 1 of the NLDS. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Good eye right there.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Dave.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Next to hit, Otto Lopez. And that drops in for a strike.
There's an opportunity to do some damage, but you've got to be selective. Make sure you get a pitch that you can handle.
Manzardo over at second. Grisham at first with no outs.
Ball one.
This one in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well done behind the dish. Look out!
Boom,
and it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Keith will hit next. And that's way high, and it's 1-0.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, 1 hitter at a time.
And a pitch. And that one fouled off.
He's getting the barrel to the balls. Just got to work on that timing a little bit.
The 1-2. And this is inside. All loaded up. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And there's 1 away.
I understand with the bases loaded. Start licking your chops thinking you can hit a 4-bagger, but really have to be disciplined and not let the pitcher off the hook.
A bunt and it's popped up. He hauls it in. 2 away. And now here is Zach McKinstry. First pitch not close.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
splits the plate, and it's 2-1.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
2 outs. Way out front for strike 2.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's...
Now this is through for a base hit. 1 run's in, the throw to third, and he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning. Back here in Baltimore, ready to go for the last half of the inning. This is Willie Castro. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back there. Go away! And just like that, they're out front. It's 2-1. Now it's going to be Romy Gonzalez. That's back there. Holy Toledo! He muscles that one out the opposite way. It's 3-1. Next to hit, Jeremiah Jackson. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
You know, these Orioles doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Austin Slater, the next to hit for the Orioles. And a foul ball. Pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Makes the catch for the out. 2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those loop hits to get a knock sometimes. Everything came together for him. I really like the approach to that swing. That was a good changeup on the corner, but he recognized it early, did get jumpy, and just smacked it to the opposite field.
2 balls, no strikes to count. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Right through there for a strike. Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive, way back there. Their 3rd home run of the inning, and they add on. It's 5-1. Aaron Judge at the plate. Strike 1.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Stays alive. Next offering is outside.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
Carpenter pulls that one down, and that ends the inning. Game 1 of the division series. Leading off, Dylan Dingler. Swings through that one for strike one.
Well, these Tigers finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have one hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
That one missed.
2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. In the air, right field, and that is a foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball right field. And out number 1 on the grab.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one.
So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Keegan Aiken.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Snags it for the second out. Here's Baez, 1 for 2. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Late on that fastball.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. No throw. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first.
Well, just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Castro sizing this one up. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that is that. Back now at Oriole Park. And now the shortstop, Corey Seager. Scooble back to work. That one's in there. 0-1.
You know, these Orioles, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well. With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Hunter Goodman now at the plate. Swing and a pop-up, foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Here's your 1. And a foul ball. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, base is empty. And into the box for Baltimore, Willie Castro. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Right back to him on the mound. In plenty of time to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. And we're back. Top 6. Now here's Trent Grisham. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
The home side probably feels good playing with the lead, but they already dipped into their bullpen, and it's only game 1 of the series, and it's been a long season. You need those arms to stay as fresh as possible.
So now 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss, beating with a fastball. And up next for Detroit, Otto Lopez. Inside, just missed. Lopez measures 5 feet 10 inches, 26 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. 1 down, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1 and 2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Bases empty, one away here in game one of the NLDS. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Goodman gathers, throws to first, in time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike. 2 outs, base is empty. And next up for the Tigers, Colt Heath. 2 outs, base is empty. Hit in the air, left field. Hernandez corrals it, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Romy Gonzalez.
Orioles, the first baseman.
That misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
Ball 1.
Gonzalez.
And base hit. And a good start to the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Jackson up to the plate for the third time as he looks at one down low. Keith. Off balance feet. There's one. And it's a double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Foul ball there. That one drifts inside. Here's a 1-2. Carpenter on the move. Brings it in. And that is that. Top of inning number 7.
Now pitching for the Orioles, number 49, Albert.
And first offering is fouled off. Slides, but it gets by him.
All over that one right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And here is Zach McKinstry. And that is out of play.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
And now 1-2. The Orioles leading by 4 here in the late stages of game 1.
Sometimes you got to fight to get back into an at-bat. Take some tough pitches, even out the count.
And Gary Simmons punches him out. That's a strikeout. Now the catcher up to hit, Dylan Dingler. Right through there for a strike.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Just missed. Perez over at first with 1 away. Next offering misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. On the warning track, and hauls it in.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Carpenter stands in now and watches strike 1. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. The Tigers down by 4 here in the top half of inning number 7. Just off the inside edge. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. And they cut into the deficit. It's 5-3. Base is empty with 2 away. And next to hit for Detroit, Javier Baez. That smash towards center. Makes the catch, inning over. Bottom of the inning. Now the left fielder, Heriberto Hernandez. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Liover Peguero getting ready to hit. Base hit into right field.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allow.
That one ripped. That's down. One hops off the wall. Headed for the plate. He'll score. Lead runner stops at second.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Seager stands in here, takes ball 1 low. And he's out on the tag. Hunter Goodman, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Number 19. Will.
First pitch
Outside,
misses. Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive, way back there. And they add a couple more. It's 8-3. So 2 away with nobody on. So next to hit for Baltimore, Willie Castro. Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And no swing, says James Kingsley. That's off the inside corner. And the count now 2-0. And it's fouled away. 2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here at the bottom of the 7th. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
Just off the outside edge, and it's a full count. Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive, way back there. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 9-3, and he went around according to Patrick Johnson. Check swing, but he went too far. 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Outside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Carpenter makes the play, and it's out number 3. We go to the 8th, and now the first baseman, Kyle Manzardo. Coming out for the Orioles, number
66. Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Yeah, that's outside, and that's ball 1. Just missed.
But can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Swing and a foul out of play. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Can't get there, base hit.
Didn't try to do too much with it, just to really control. Simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
First offering, and it just misses.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Fair ball. And he'll make it into third with a triple. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. And they tag him out. So a man aboard. And up next for Detroit, Otto Lopez. That misses the zone. Ball one. One away with a runner at third here in game one of the NLDS. Yeah. That's in there. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Back to the mound, might have him hung up here. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
Well, it's a way to get the run across right there. You chip away at this lead. You try to get more runs without giving up outs. We'll see what they're able to do.
Number 77, Andy Ibanez. Now pitching for the Orioles, number 66, Shaw.
Fly ball down the line. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
Perez stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And a big swing and a miss.
Ooh, Baez. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Just missed the inside corner, and the count is even 2-2.
2 strikes.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Hernandez makes the grab, and that is back here in Baltimore. Down to third baseman, Jeremiah Jackson. Best back to work. Just missed. Takes it in for the out. Victor Scott, the next to hit for the Orioles, getting his first appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench defensively. And that one is inside ball 1. Check swing on a 1-0. Appeal to third. Nope, he held back. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. McKinstry squeezes it, and there's 2 down. 2 down, bases empty. And now, Heriberto Hernandez. Carpenter hauls it in to end the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now at the plate, Zach McKinstry. Swings through that one.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
0-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hit in the air, left field. Hernandez hauls it in, and there's 1 away. And now Dylan Dingler. Dubin Dubin, 29 years old. They got him off of waivers earlier this season. Base is empty, 1 away here in the late stages of game 1. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
2 strikes.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And they're down to their last out. Now it's the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. That one fouled off. Check swing, went around. And that is strike 2. Dubin, 1 strike away from securing game 1.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
And that one missing low.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Next offering down low and in the dirt.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Baez at the plate and takes high there.
Counts 1-0.
Carpenter off of first with 2 away. And there's a foul ball. Hit to right, and that should do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Orioles salvage the finale of this 3-game series.
It's pretty early in this series to say a must-win game, but when you've got home field advantage, it's a luxury, but you have to